Now, everyone has a right to make their own decisions regarding their health and their body. I believe in that completely until your decision as to yourself impacts negatively many others. We have got to check eye at the door and go forward with your Dallas Cowboys are doing that.
Jerry Jones, Cowboys owner, 105.3 The Fan in Dallas on Tuesday, talking about the responsibility that we all have to get the vaccine. Now, he has a clear profit motive in ensuring that all of his players are available, ensuring that games aren't canceled, ensuring that stadiums are full throughout the league, not just in Dallas. But still, it's right. It's accurate. It's the fair thing to do to encourage people to get it. Even if you do have a selfish motive, at least he's out there saying it. People are afraid to come out and say it because so many people who are anti-vaccine will attack you for saying it. He doesn't care. Yeah. He's going to say what he believes, right. Especially as it goes, as we talked earlier, to your availability as a football player. All the things football players do, all the drugs they take that we know have clear long-term consequences like Toradol. They will line up out the door, Chris, as you have said time and again, to take Toradol without question, so they can go out and play with a body that is fully numb to pain, expose themselves to further injury by doing so, and accept the long-term risk to your kidneys or your livers or whatever other the warnings are for Toradol. Yeah. They don't think twice about it. But here's something that goes directly to your availability that, hell no, we won't go, we won't do it. It's odd to me, and I doubt that at this point anyone's mind is going to be changed who is determined not to get it.
Yeah, I mean, probably not. You're right. I mean, maybe it'll, make a little dent in things. But, I mean, has interest, availability like you're talking about. It's a big year for his football team, all of those things, yes, and hey, honestly, I mean, he is a human being. He sees what's going on in Texas right now. I mean, hospitals are exhausted. He's probably trying to just put out a good Samaritan statement out there to go, come on, like, what are we doing? And you're right. That to me, that has been the funniest thing of all this with some of it. I mean, again, I know Tom Brady lives clean to life, but a lot of football players put, creatine in their body and all these other things where you go, like, that ain't good. And I see people on TV, I'm not going to get vaccinated. And I just want to go, oh, man, it looks like you're putting a lot of other crappy things in your body, but you won't get vaccinated, huh? I mean, that's where I don't get it. And I'm really almost proud that Jerry Jones said that. I really am. That was some statement to say that. Check eye at the door. Let's go forward with we. I mean, damn, that should be like the statement for the NFL for the year. He might have just came up with their new banner. I mean, I really praise him for what he said and what he did yesterday.
I try to think back to the early days of the pandemic, which was just about 18 months ago. Feels like 18 years ago. But I just think there was a presumption that once a vaccine was available, we would all line up out the door like football players getting Toradol shots. I never thought it would be an issue. And as the handling of avoiding the virus and masks and whatnot and gatherings and this and that, as it started to have this political divide creep into it, unfortunately, because it never should have been political, but it became political because something like that, politicians find a way to make it political. It's ultimately their fault for making it political instead of coming together. I just assumed we'd all come together and get the vaccine and recognize this is the way to get past this and get on with our lives. And I'll see some of the clips sometimes. And Chris, I have yet to hear a single person make a compelling argument for not taking the vaccine. They will cite this junk science, voodoo bullcrap. I almost said the other word.
Yeah.
And it is sickening to see that stuff get sold by people who know damn well what they're doing. They're profiting off of telling people what they want to hear so they can continue to reside in their bubble of deliberate ignorance and willful failure to do what needs to be done. And it feels like at this point nothing is going to change it, and I hope I'm wrong.
Well, I know. I hope I'm wrong too, but if it doesn't change, we're going to be dealing with this for a long time. It's going to continue to linger. It's going to affect our kids. It's going to affect our society. It's going to go back to affecting our freedoms that everybody, oh, you're making me wear a mask. I'm not free anymore. Like, what? Your smile wasn't that good. We didn't need to see it. Sorry. Put a mask on. Like, sorry, you're not that handsome. I mean, thank you for blocking yourself. I mean, come on. I mean, I want the freedom to live life. So let's do the little things to do that. So that's where I'm. Sorry. I could go off about this subject. I got a lot of funny things I can say about this.
No. Oh, yes. Yeah. No. But you know what? Well, never mind. I'll just leave it at that. Yeah. And the problem is some of the politicians that used it for political gain and cranked up the base now can't uncrank the base, as one of them found out in Alabama over the weekend. Right. But that's all I'll say about that.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.